Bad Sims, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad Sims, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad Sims.
Hello guys, welcome to today's Speedville video. Much thanks goes to the fiance for doing the intro. That was a lot of fun. So I decided to start doing a Let's Play, and it's not very good, but I did it, so woohoo, yay, I guess. And the first career I chose was to do the police officer detective career because I figured I had to start somewhere, so let's just start down from the top of the list and work my way down. It's a Super Sim Let's Play, so that's also, maybe I should have explained that to begin with. Anyways, so yeah, I went into my first day on the job, and yeah, no, we needed to do something about the police station. It was, come on, really? I had remodeled the police station at one point before. I think that was another save though. So it's actually, I like this version a little bit better. I didn't really change too much of the floor plan. I just remodeled everything, recolored it, all of it. It needed a huge makeover. It really did. And why are all the windows different from the doors? Pick it, pick something and stick to it. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. Am I? I might be asking for a lot. I tend to ask for a lot. Yeah. It's a good thing that the fiance is not, speaking as I'm speaking, because he would say that I do tend to ask for a lot. Anyways, moving on. So, yeah, I started a Let's Play. Episode 1 is basically just me going, what should I do? So that was kind of lame. And episode 2 is kind of where things start going, but for me, it was boring. So it's a really good thing that I was able to edit out, the loading screens, and so in this challenge, the Super Sim challenge, I have told myself that I cannot use the fast forward button unless they are sleeping or at work. So yeah, unless the game automatically prompts the fast forward button, I am not allowed to use it. So, which is weird for me because usually when I'm building a skill, I just click, and hey, look, it's already the afternoon. Let's go have lunch real quick and use the restroom and get back at to playing chess for the next 5 hours because I'm trying to build your skill up. So, with this Let's Play, what I'm trying to do is build up the skill as I play, as opposed to like going out of my way to just like sit at in front of the mirror or sit at the chess table or whatever the case may be and just fast forward through those skill building, because part of the interesting thing too is that, for these entry level positions, you wouldn't have all your skills. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really played. I played the doctor career, and I played a little bit of the scientific career and a little bit of the detective career, but really not much into it. So I have no clue what I'm doing, which is also annoying for me because I'm sitting there trying to decide what to do next or trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing next, and I'm like, I don't even know. So this is a fun experience. So yeah, a little different there for me, but it's moving. It's a process. We're getting there slowly, but maybe it'll take off. Maybe I'll enjoy it more once, things start happening. It's a slow moving process, and that's like one of the things I don't like about starting a new family is that when you start a new family and they have like a completely new create a sim, right? Like no skills, no, like they don't know anybody. They're, you know what I mean? They've like, it drives me crazy. But so this is different. This is different for me. I think I might actually go back into the police station and move a few things around. I got so distracted with just trying to find a way to make this work that I didn't really spend too much time on like certain details. Like you can see too when it comes to like some of the wall decorations in the squad room that I didn't I didn't really pay much attention, so they're kind of all over the place. That's okay though, right? Like this is my game. You know, if I want to have my photos be on the ceiling in my squad room, I can. Not that I want to, but if I wanted, I could. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see, what else should I talk about today? Oh my goodness, I woke up this morning with a giant, okay, maybe I should rephrase that. I woke up this morning with a bruise. It's not a giant bruise, but it's a bruise. And in reality, I have very thin skin, like, but I don't bruise easily, like I'm just a weakling. I'm sensitive. I have emotions. They don't like me. And to be honest, I really don't like them because they like to say hello at the most inconvenient times, which is becoming an issue in my everyday existence, and I am quite frankly over it. But hey, I'm trying, truly, to the point to where it's frustrating how hard I'm trying to not be an emotional creature and then to just be emotional every waking moment of the day. But anyways, I got a bruise. I don't know where it came from. I'm pretty sure it was from the fiance. I have a feeling he kicked me in the middle of the night, but I also don't want to blame him because I don't know for sure. But yes, I have a bruise. And it's weird because I hardly ever bruise. Like, it takes a lot to actually make me bruise. I mean, it doesn't take anything at all to make me cry, because I will cry at anything and everything, but it takes a lot to make me actually bruise. Did you by chance listen to my speed build where my son helped me with the voiceover? Because he likes to make fun of me for saying, so there's that. He thinks it's hilarious. And I don't know why it's so funny to him. I just sometimes use my words and then they come out like that. And so there's that. But I guess it is kind of an annoying statement. Oh my goodness, my 5-year-old thinks I'm annoying. I'm doing something right as a parent. Woo, go me! So I just went to check on the food situation in the kitchen, and Ken's like, I'm gonna throw this at you, and I'm like, is that how I got my bruise? You throw something at me? And he was just like, oh my goodness. So that's a thing that happened, and then we decided that we were gonna cook some food, so that wasn't very exciting, but hey, my life is exciting. Just appreciate it, okay? Okay, cool. So this let's play situation, I need ideas here, and I need ways to keep me entertained with it. And I know that there isn't too much of a community that's coming to my videos just quite yet, but I'm trying to get Kenan to be as enthused about my Let's Play as I am, but he's also like, The Sims is your thing, dear. So I don't really know okay. So far I've decided that I'm just going to start with all the careers and then slowly work our way through all the other, all the skills. And the thing is, though, with the careers, how should I do it? Should I do level 1 each time? And then once I get a promotion to level 2, switch up careers? That way I'm not, because I don't want to overbuild on my skills, because then I'm just going to fly through the other careers and it's not going to be as much of a learning process. That doesn't make sense either, because I need to advance in the career. If you were to quit a career, do you get to remain in that position if you were to go back? If I'm on a level 3 and I quit and I go to a different career, do I get to go back to a level 3 in that career, or do I have to start all over again? That's a question. That's a good question. I should probably go check the Sims forums and see if anyone's asked that and see where I could go to ask that. Because I don't want to overbuild on certain skills, because then it's going to make it to where I just fly by that career, which I also want to keep progressing with the career. That way I can finish all the careers and max them out. Otherwise, I guess it will take a really, really long time to get through all the careers, get through all the skills, if I'm constantly starting over with the career, or if I'm constantly quitting the career to go to a different one and then back and forth. I suppose that would also make that difficult. The thing about this Let's Play in particular, though, is that all the Sims that I currently have in the world, or I guess I said I was going to call them neighborhoods, but all the Sims that I have in the world, they're not necessarily sticking to what I wanted them to do, because I haven't really assigned I haven't played every household yet because I'm still trying to decide where I want people to be and how many people I want here and there. And so they're all kind of just like floating. And then I thought I installed the no town, like the no NPC generator mod, but I don't know if it's working because clearly, I mean, and it has to, right? Like they have to do that for like these playable careers and for some of the other interactions that you have in the game. Like, like when you go out to eat, you need a waitress, you need, a cook, all those things. But like, I still don't understand also why it can't just pull the Sims that I already have in the neighborhood or in the world to play those roles. I not necessarily understand why they have to generate townies like they did, for this lot. They've got a few townies generated, and like it doesn't even make any sense too. Okay? It just, I don't know. And they're like the weirdest looking townies. I don't understand it. And that could just be me and my judgmental ways because I'm very particular about, I want my townies to look unique in every way. I want every one of them to look unique and different, but at the same time, I also don't want them to not, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, cuz it almost sounds a little too selective. And I'm not trying to be over selective. I just also really want my gameplay world to be a certain way, and I feel as though it's kind of difficult to keep it a certain way when they're generating these, like, how come everyone they generated, so for the first episode of my Let's Play, everybody that generated, they all had green hair and they all had the same hairstyle. Like, why? Right? It doesn't make sense to me. Why? So that bothered me, but I guess I should let it go. I should move on, right? Yeah, it's time to move on. Let's see, what's going on with this build here? Just changing up the colors of things, so nothing too thrilling. I think it looks so much better, to be honest, now than it did before. And I know that I'm biased, but I say that also because it all kind of like flows and matches together, which is really cool because before it was so mismatched and so just like random, and it just didn't make any sense. Like the color scheme, it was just, and not necessarily like no one wants to go to the police station, obviously, like no one wants to hang out there, like it's not the nicest place to chill. There's far better places that you could go hang out to than at the police station. But I mean, I know that the police station and the courthouse in my area, they're really fancy to the point where I'm like, well, I guess it's a good thing, the money's going somewhere, kind of thing. You can tell it's going somewhere, but I don't know. It seemed a little too dated. I like this a lot better. In a way, though, I almost wonder if it's a little too modern, but I don't know. And some things don't match. Like you'll see, like up here in the break room, some of my choices, I was looking back on it during the Let's Play and I was like, why did I choose that? But I like it. It's cute. They deserve to have like a cute little break room. I feel like it should have been bigger though, but I also didn't want to take away space from the on-site gym. And I thought about possibly, like after actually playing on the lot, I feel as though I need to have like another break room where there's like some cots or something, because sometimes, and I don't know, I watch SVU, I watch other cop shows, they go and they rest. They're on their break and they rest or whatever. I don't know. I've only really been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine lately. I'm a little obsessed, but anyways. So I just felt like as though they needed somewhere to rest, really, like somewhere quiet, somewhere just for them to rest. My sim grew very, very tired towards the end of her workday, and it kind of made it difficult to really do anything because she was just so exhausted and she still had to like finish out the day. She only had a couple minutes left, but she still had to, interact with the suspects that were detained and stuff like that. And it was kind of difficult for her to do that because she was so exhausted. So I might go back in. There's that entire space on the upstairs where it's just blacked out. And I did that for a reason because it's unused, and when it comes to like some of these like playable special lots that you really aren't supposed to be able to edit, they used to have it be blacked out, like especially with Sims 2. I think it was like apartment life or something like that. With Sims 2 apartment life, you weren't able to like go into the other apartments. They were like blacked out. So, it was kind of, yeah. So I figured if I'm not going to use that space, then maybe I should black out the room. That way too, there's not a bunch of items in there. There's no way to access it. Did the same with the downstairs. And they usually have just like the concrete walls or the concrete floor, but it's not, for me, I like to have it be black because then it's unusable. It's not even something that I look at. I feel like when it comes to those spots, you can incorporate them into the space. And I didn't want to change the floor plan. I just wanted to remodel the unit. Yay, I rambled for enough time. Thank you so much for watching today's speed build. I really hope you enjoyed it. And go check out my Let's Play and some of my other speed builds. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bad Sims, bad Sims, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad Sims, bad Sims, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad Sims, bad Sims.